Hey parents, what is this? This is a buggy and a buggy whip and a horse. Now I want you to imagine that in 1903, you were the best manufacturer of buggy whips in the country. People from all across the country would come and visit you to get your buggy whips. And for those that don't know, the buggy whip is the little thing that you're hitting the horse to keep the horse moving, right? So there was a buggy whip manufacturer, and he was well known, and he absolutely was positioned to dominate the buggy whip industry forever. But 1 year after this conversation, Henry Ford started something called Ford Motor Company, and he built the Model T. And within a short period of time, that buggy whip manufacturer that was the pride and joy of probably Kentucky, where there's a lot of horses, that person was almost out of business and probably completely out of business. Why? Because he got disrupted. He was thinking that the world is stable. And for a long time, the world was stable. But COVID kicked us in the tail and reminded us that the world going forward, it's not. These types of interactions, these types of education and learning are becoming much more normal and much more common. Not to mention they're a ton cheaper than sending your child across town for school. This is the future of that buggy whip manufacturer. Complete disruption, a completely new way of doing transportation. I ask you parents, is there a chance that education is going through this right now? I would argue there's no doubt in my mind. The parents I talk to, the parents that I coach, tell me that they now see this opportunity because of COVID to teach their children or help their children learn what they want to learn about as fast as they want, anywhere in the country or world. That is a game changer, folks. So if you as a parent are still operating as a buggy whip manufacturer or the equivalent in education, I would argue that you're in trouble. I would argue that if your school looks, feels, tastes, or smells anything like the school you attended when you were coming up, then you've got a big problem. And if you stay in the old model, then you're going to run the risk of being a buggy whip manufacturer. All right, if you like this, if you want to know more about this, y'all, just follow me because I'm all about trying to make sure that parents are able to guide their children into a world that's going to be somewhat uncertain, it's going to be disruptive, it's going to be decentralized, and learning is going to happen in places and in manners that we could not have imagined just 2 years ago. More to come. I'm Matt Barnes.